Okay, so it's live on my end. Okay, so hello and welcome back to the College Cheese Podcast. So we're back after like a 2 week break because we didn't do this last week, or I think the week before,
Yeah.
or maybe we did that. Anyway, so as always, I'm your host Al, and joining me is one of the regulars. Joe's here, as you can see on your screen. Nate will be watching in the chat apparently, and we don't know where Aaron is. It's fine. Maybe he jumped out a window,
Maybe.
like in the Persona 5.
Yeah.
Anyway, yeah, it's another kind of bottom of the barrel week because we don't really have much because gaming news has been pretty scarce as of late. It seems. Um, Most of the stuff, like I feel like as of late, the biggest announcement has been ironically from Nintendo, because I think it was last week. But anyway, a few days ago they announced their what they were doing for Super Mario's 35th anniversary. So we're getting Super Mario 3D World on the Switch with extra content, which everybody still thinks is called Bowser's a Furry because it's called Bowser's Fury. And then I don't know what else, but that's great because Super Mario 3D World is a great game.
Yeah.
Along with apparently they're adding Super Mario All Stars to that and the Super Nintendo of the Nintendo Switch Online. They're adding that. And a Super Mario Battle Royal. Because Battle Royals, man, they're the wave.
Yeah.
Yeah. But apparently that Battle Royal is only going to be playable till like March.
Oh wow.
It's like, oh, it's only available until like March 31st, 2021. I'm like, that's strange. I don't know. And then probably the biggest thing is I just mentioned Super Mario All-Stars. They're coming out with another Super Mario All-Stars with Super Mario 64, Super Mario Sunshine, and Super Mario Galaxy 1, much to the chagrin of some people, because everybody's like, where's Galaxy 2? I'm like, I don't know. I can't really say.
It'll probably come.
Yeah. I know a lot of people were complaining about Nintendo pulling like a Disney Vault-esque move. And it's like, you people will buy it, right?
Oh, yeah.
And by you people, I mean me, because I'll probably buy it too. But that's cool, because, I mean, people have been wondering, like, how come Sunshine hasn't gotten a remake or a port yet? Here it is. So everybody can experience the pachinko level.
Yeah.
The bane of my existence. But, yeah, it's Mario. Because who doesn't like Mario?
Mario's pretty good.
Yeah, Mario. I don't know. It's like, as much as I like Mario, it's not new Mario.
Yeah.
I mean, not that that's a bad thing, but I don't know. It's like it. But speaking of new, so Nintendo dropped another pretty significant game announcement this morning. Apparently, there is another Hyrule Warriors game coming out.
That's right. Yeah, I did see that.
It is a Breath of the Wild sequel.
It's a prequel.
It's a prequel. That's what I meant. I mean, who cares? Because Breath of the Wild is garbage.
It's great.
I'll say that I'll just say that for the dislikes, and by that I mean one, because one person might dislike this video. Shout out to Nate. Yeah. So a Breath of the Wild prequel. That's cool. Yeah, like cool. I mean, like, because I like Hyrule Warriors is a great game. And this is coming from somebody who's not really all of that into Dynasty Warrior games.
Hyrule Warriors was pretty good.
Yeah. And then, like, I mean, maybe it's because, like, I'm, like, Nintendo fan supreme. But, like, I saw a tweet from a certain somebody, Matt McMuscles. And I'm not trying to call him out. I'm not trying to bash him or anything. It just annoys me when anyone does this. Because, no,
I call him out all the time.
I know, but like, like just in case like somebody who sees this, I don't know. I'm not trying to bash him or anything. But it's like he responded to the Hyrule Warriors, what was it, Calamity some Calamity of something. Let me
Oh yeah. It's like Age of Calamity. I think.
something like that, yeah. But he and then he was like, "Oh, cool! Nintendo announced a new game." It's just like that whole like just kind of blah response, like I don't really get like if you don't approve it, if you don't approve of it, I don't know, I don't know, shut the fuck up.
Yeah, like another example. Datsudoya posted a tweet about it, and it's like so strange. Like I don't really have any desire to play it, but I'm very interested to see how the story ends up. It's like you literally only play Dragon Ball Fighter. Shut the fuck up.
It's like, and it being a prequel, it's like, yo, it's like, oh, how's the story gonna end up? Yo, people are gonna die.
Mm. I want to see how Rivali plays.
Is that the bird?
Yeah.
Okay.
The asshole Falco.
Oh, hey, it's Aaron. I would agree, but without Mario, we wouldn't have Smash Brothers. Mario's better than Sonic.
Yeah.
So, just my 2 cents. I have that argument with certain people. I won't say their names. His name. Anyway, because he's like, oh, like Mario's not that great. I'm like, Mario is good because Mario is consistently good. Is Sonic consistently good? No. And I like Sonic. I'm not trying to bash Sonic. We do that enough on this podcast. But
indeed,
it's like how I was saying yesterday, Joe, how I've seen a lot of people on Twitter as of late, for some reason, probably because it's 2020, defending Sonic 06.
Yeah.
The game isn't that bad. It was a good step in the artistic direction. I'm like, no, it wasn't.
No, it wasn't.
The one thing that was good about Sonic 06 was the soundtrack. Because Sonic soundtracks are pretty consistently good.
For the most
That's
part,
basically the only thing consistent about them. Like, what next? Is like people are, oh, Sonic Unleashed is good. I've seen people say that too. Like, what is it with people defending like subpar Sonic games nowadays?
I mean, if they like it, sure.
Sure.
Go right ahead.
Fine.
Somebody has to.
I mean, obviously, like, I think the general consensus is like the worst Sonic game is Sonic Boom. Because sales-wise, it was bad.
Yeah.
It's like it was a bad game and it didn't sell well. There you go. Let's see. So then, apparently, they revealed... Grew up with Sonic and Sega as my first game. So. Yeah.
I had all three, like, mainstay console in each generation.
It's like Sonic's racing games are good, but I think their own like the main appeal of them is that they have characters from other Sega franchises. Team Sonic Racing to me was bland.
Mm-hmm.
So
it's just trying to catch up to Mario Kart and doing a terrible job.
I mean, it's like as much as because I like Sega Sonic Sega All-Star Racing and I like Mario Kart, but at the end of the day, it's a kart racer. Kart racers are pretty run of the mill. I mean,
yeah.
No kart racer will ever be as bad as South Park Rally.
I mean, I don't remember playing South Park Rally. Actually.
South Park Rally was not great. It was bare bones. It was so bad that Matt Stone and Trey Parker hated it. And it was like, this is why we will never make a South Park racing game again. Like, they're not even going to try.
They just did it wrong. That's all.
Mario Kart is good. Sonic Sega All-Star Racing is good. Crash Team Racing is good. And I'm not the biggest Crash fan in the world, but...
Is it, though? I heard that one was also boring.
Crash Team Racing?
Yeah.
I don't know. I know a few people on Twitter who love that game to pieces. So I'm like, all right. And it's like, I think with Crash, I've said this before, where I didn't grow up with Crash. I didn't play that growing up, so I don't have the nostalgia for it.
I mean,
like
I did, and I still don't care for it.
Okay, that's fair. It's like how some people love, like I like Mario. And Aaron grew up with Sonic, and Ace grew up with Sonic. Some people grew up with Crash. Some people grew up with Spyro. And so I'm not trying to be completely negative and say, "Hey, your childhood sucks." I mean, if your childhood did suck, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Not really. I say that to save face. Um, but yeah. Let's see. So the other big thing, I feel like we're really plowing through the two topics we have.
Yeah, I mean,
Uh,
speaking of Sega,
okay, go ahead.
they announced Sonic's 30th anniversary coming up is going to be announcing some new games then.
Oh, okay. Maybe
I
we'll
can
get
see-
another mega collection.
Maybe.
Oh yeah, I did see. I saw a tweet from somebody earlier where they were saying that if they came out with another mega collection, it would be all his like 3D games from like Adventure 1 up until Boom.
I don't think there'd be a collection that big.
I don't think that'd be that big, and I'm like, would they really put Boom? It's because it was. Ugh.
Now, if anything, it'll be Adventure 1, Adventure 2,
Heroes.
Heroes, definitely.
I feel like Sonic Heroes was a underrated game. It was pretty decent.
Yeah.
I mean, it wasn't great, but yeah, Sonic Adventure 1, 2, Heroes, 06 question mark.
I don't know. The game was unnecessarily large.
Okay. Shadow the Hedgehog. Aaron, can we get an F in the chat for Shadow the Hedgehog the game? Let's see. There was Unleashed. That was a pretty. What about Generations?
Maybe Generations was decent. I don't feel it was that big either.
No, I think it's like I have it on PC. I think it's like 6 gigs on PC. I think. Let's see. Nate says, I grew up with Sonic, but I can appreciate them for the times I played them, but feel nothing.
I feel like that for a lot of things.
Yeah. Let's see. So like 2 or 3 days ago, a Twitter user leaked the price of the Xbox Series S, which Microsoft then confirmed this morning, and it's going to be $300. It's going to be $299.
Yeah. And I saw Syriax tweet about this. He talked about a couple things that I also agreed with. They're putting this out early as a marketing ploy because people are going to look at this. They're going to be like, the new Xbox is only $300. That's great. But they need to keep in mind this is the Series S, the smaller version, not the X.
Right.
And it's going to be like slightly inferior to like the X and the PS5 and shit like that.
Right.
But they're doing this as like a marketing ploy to get it in people's heads early.
Which I think is a pretty smart move, honestly.
It is a very smart move. It's also a good price, honestly.
Yeah. Because like I think it does the 4K. I think it does the 120 frames a second, which is weird to me because I read somewhere that like the human eye can't see past 60 frames.
They can't see past. It's like an obscure number. I think it's like either 86 or 94.
Okay.
Some shit like that. It's above 60.
Okay.
But it's definitely not as high as 120. It's like in the 90 range.
Excuse me. But yeah, I think it's a pretty. I almost said smart and cool, so I almost said smool. I think it's a pretty smart move by Microsoft to it's like here's the S. It's going to be slightly inferior to the Series X, but it's $300. So technically, you're getting a next generation console for $300.
That is really good.
Yeah, and then they have like a financing plan, which I think Aaron just posted in the Slack. Look. Let's see. We can confirm the Xbox Series S is $299 and the Series X is $499. We'll launch November 10th, 2020. Da-da-da. Where's the financing thing? I think it was like $25 a month for the S, and then it was like $35 for the X. Let me look this up real quick. So I'm on Google, and apparently an article on SVG is saying this Xbox option could be the nail in the PS5's coffin. Coffin? I doubt it. I still think the PS5 obviously is going to be fine. I don't think there's anything that Microsoft or Nintendo could do that like, yeah, that would completely shut down the PS5.
Yeah.
Let's see. For launch date, where's that financing thing? Yeah, I read November 10th, read that. Oh, those are old. So yeah, there's some kind of financing plan. I can't find a confirmed number. I think it was like $25 a month.
Okay.
For the S and the $35 a month for the X, which I think includes like Game Pass and stuff.
That's good.
Which is pretty nice because Game Pass is a great thing, even though I don't have it.
Right. It's a very good thing.
Let's see. Xbox Series S just leaked via Brad Sams, giving us a glimpse in Microsoft's entry-level next-gen console. Xbox Series S is small enough to fit inside of an Xbox Series X, and we expect it to be around 4TF RDNA 2. I'm not good with all the technical stuff.
I don't know.
I assume TF is teraflops.
Probably.
Okay, so according to Nate, the old All Access was live in Game Pass. Okay, so I heard a rumor that Xbox was doing away with paid online. I don't know if that's confirmed or I don't think that's confirmed.
I remember hearing about that too.
It's like, I kind of hope they don't, just because like, I mean, it sucks. It does kind of suck that you have to pay an extra price for online, but paid online is usually proven to be better than free.
Yeah, because
looking at you, PS3.
Yeah, because usually when you pay for it, they work on it. As if it's free, then they don't really care about it.
Yeah. Okay. Yes, TF is teraflops, as I thought. Thank you. Let's see. I'll just Google Xbox All Access. Shut up, Jack. Okay. GameSpot. What do you got? According to Windows Central, Xbox All Access will be available for both the Xbox Series X and Series S. That means you'll pay a monthly cost of over 24 months instead of the entire price up front. Both console plans will come with Xbox Game Pass Ultimate, which includes the Game Pass library on both Xbox One and PC, xCloud game streaming, and Xbox Live Gold. Yeah, it's $25 a month for the S and $35 for the X. Okay. Reported to include Game Pass Ultimate. You're actually saying okay. So yeah, pretty good, I think. I mean, I don't really plan on buying an Xbox Series S or X, at least not right away, because it's like,
yeah,
give me some games that I want to play on it
Right.
So other than Halo, because I'm not buying an entire console for one game.
Yeah.
Let's see. Nate says they were removing the year-long live subs, but keeping month-to-month and 3-month. Okay. Let's see. Stupid dogs barking. Oh, did you hear about the limited edition gold PS5?
No.
So yeah, there is a gold plated PS5, and I think pre-orders for it go on like in a few days, and it's like $10,000.
Wow. That's. Hmm.
I don't know what it just reminds me, like even though it has nothing to do with it. Do you remember those gold plated Pokemon cards that you could get at Burger King? Like,
Vaguely? That's a
you,
while ago.
yeah, that was like probably like 20 years ago now. I think it was they came out with like the first movie or maybe the second movie, and they came in those giant plastic Pokeballs. Let's see. Going down event hubs. King of Fighters, Samurai Showdown, and Last Blade games are free if you have Amazon Prime.
Hmm. Yeah, I did see Samurai Showdown 5 Special and Last Blade 2 up there.
Okay.
But Sam Show 5 Special is fucking great. It's super good.
Let's see. There's not a lot of stuff this week.
Hmm.
All right, Twitter, what do you got? Have you ever heard of Mob Psycho 100?
It sounds vaguely familiar.
That's an anime, I think, right? I'll look it up. So anyway, not to talk about politics on this podcast because we're not a political podcast at all, but like I just saw something trending on Twitter where apparently Donald Trump's son is angry at Google because he thinks that Google is trying to manipulate Americans because image results for Mob and Mobs contain pictures from the manga series Mob Psycho 100.
Probably because people are searching up that using mob or mobs.
They don't want Americans to be weebs. That's all I have to say about that.
That's not something I can control.
Let's see what else. What else is trending on Twitter? Apparently, there's snow in Kansas or somewhere.
Cool.
All right, let's see. Man, there's not even any good trending stuff. David Blaine soars above the Arizona desert by holding just helium balloons.
Okay.
I don't know. I got nothing. You got anything you want to throw in? Otherwise, you could just wrap this up.
I don't think so.
Let's see. Nate says, fun fact, when you search using words, your relevant searches will be something to do with those words. Yeah. I mean.
Yeah, because search engines work off of a keyword thing. It's like I had to teach Kayla that like last year or some shit because the entire time she'd been searching through things via question.
Oh yeah, that's right. I remember you saying that.
Yeah.
It always creeps me out, like when because I'll be on Google, and I'll be like, I'll search for, I don't know, cookies, and then all of a sudden, like every ad I get on every website ever is like, "Are you looking for cookies?" I'm like, no, not anymore. I'm not hungry anymore.
Yeah.
That's why use a VPN. I don't know. We should get sponsored by ExpressVPN.
Yeah.
ExpressVPN, if you're watching, please sponsor us. Nate says what? I don't know. Let's. The Tony Hawk remake came out. I mean,
I actually haven't heard if it's good or not. I assume it's pretty good.
yeah, I haven't heard much about it either. It's like I've seen, like, I know a couple of people on Twitter who are playing it, but they haven't really said anything. Like, oh my god, this is just as good as I remember from my childhood. They haven't said that, or if it's bad or what. It's like the game came out, and then it's it. It pulled the Titanfall, where it came out, and now that it's out, it's gonna fall off the face of the earth, and you're never gonna hear about it again.
And the Avengers game is out now.
Yeah.
And
Hey,
it
Aaron,
looks-
why aren't you here to talk about that?
Yeah, it looks like it's pretty fun.
Didn't you say there was a battle pass for like every character?
Yeah, every character gets their own battle pass.
That's that just sounds excessive.
Mm.
Let's see. Yeah, there ain't much. So yeah, I mean, like, you got anything that you want to throw in real quick, Joe? Otherwise, we could just start wrapping this up.
I'm scanning, but I don't think so.
I'm like flipping through Twitter, and I'm like finding nothing because I don't really want to talk about politics or coronavirus because those aren't fun things.
Yeah.
I saw a random clip yesterday where apparently like an NBA player got basically super kicked in the face.
Yeah, I saw that too. That reminds me, I also saw a clip from Madden 21 where a dude was running down the field with the ball, and one of the players on the opposing team came out from the sidelines, like back where the audience is, just came out from there, ran in and tackled the guy.
Nice.
It's like, wow, Madden, you're really that broken, huh?
I mean, because everybody loves Madden. Yeah. I heard that oh crap, I can't remember his name. But the player that started the kneeling thing during the national anthem,
Oh yeah.
apparently he's gonna be in the new Madden game. Like, he hasn't been in a Madden game since like 2016, I think.
Wow.
So like they're putting him back in the game. I'm like, okay. Let's see. Oh, another random thing. Although, like, I'm sure we could get more discussion out of this if Aaron was here. Apparently, what's his name? The guy playing Batman has coronavirus.
Oh wow.
Come on, I posted it in the freaking thing. Robert Pattinson. So, yeah, the filming of Batman had to be stopped.
Wow.
Also, Dwayne Johnson has coronavirus. I know I said I didn't want to talk about coronavirus, but
And yet, that's exactly what we're doing.
it's like, yo, that just shows like there's not much to talk about. So yeah, I think on that note we can just start wrapping this up because we're clearly running on empty here.
Yeah.
So yeah, be sure to subscribe to the YouTube channel. You can find all of our previous episodes that are better than this when we had more topics to talk about. Be sure to subscribe to Joe's channel, his channel, because didn't you just make a new clip set?
Yes, technically.
Like about a week ago or so?
Yeah, like a couple days ago I posted up. It's specifically themed on Rogue Company, if people have played that.
Okay.
Because I had a lot of clips and I wanted to make something, so I threw them all into a video. And it came up pretty good. I actually like it.
Okay. So yeah, be sure to subscribe to Joe's channel because he's making content. Subscribe to my channel so you can watch all of our previous podcasts or our old episodes of Dumb Wrestling. Or, you know, we got another video project in the works. That'll be going live in a couple days after I make thumbnails. So yeah, do that. Follow us on Anchor, anchor.fm/college-cheese. We're on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Castbox, 6 or 7 other places. Anywhere you can find a halfway decent podcast, we'll be there. You could leave us a review, review our show. Tell us how bad we are. That's fine. It's a reaction. You know, something, Aaron reading out loud on the podcast because he has the voice of God apparently whenever he's here. So yeah, until next week, probably. I'm Al.
I'm Joe.
And we'll see you next week, hopefully, with episode 164. And hopefully we'll have more news.
Yeah.
So yeah. Bye.
Bye.